Are you serious about this?
Absolutely. One of the crew members told me about it.
My baby, my son who I almost died giving birth to, is going to rehab? He's got a monkey on his back, he's got to go away to kick?
Yeah, somewhere in North Dakota. He's telling people he's going to a Frisbee golf tournament. Hell, he can't throw a Frisbee worth a damn. You know, I spent years trying to teach him, and he always ended up throwing it like a girl.
What do you think he's addicted to? Oh my God!
Hey, a little substance abuse problem never hurt anyone's career in the TV business. Besides, the publicity will probably help the kid.
He's always been a big cake eater. He loved the frosting. Maybe he has an eating disorder.
Yeah, maybe it's not a substance abuse problem. Maybe he's going to a mental hospital to get a lobotomy or something.
He may be screwed up, but he doesn't need his mind carved up. I blame you for this. If you had been a decent father and husband, our son would not be struggling with his demons.
Yeah, right. Like you were the ideal wife and mother, we should have gotten a divorce 2 weeks after the honeymoon. Our marriage was a living hell, so let's not play the blame game, okay?
Excuse me, can you keep it down before someone calls 911? And may I ask why you two keep hanging around here? I hope you don't think you're gonna get on the show, because you can give that up. Anyway, I'm gonna be heading out for a week. I'm going to North Dakota for a Frisbee tournament. I'm gonna be a celebrity judge.
That's great, honey.
If there are any paparazzi there, don't throw a Frisbee, okay? That's all your career needs is a lame shot of you throwing a Frisbee like Barbara Walters, for God's sake.
Mrs. Goodman, I know you're Mr. G's mom and everything, and I'd really love to help you out, but I got a job to do here.
What's the big deal? Just tell me who Spud is interviewing over there. I won't bother them.
I'm sorry, I can't help you, Mrs. Goodman. Mr. G gave me orders to keep you out until he's done. That's why the door's locked.
Just between you and me, who is Spud interviewing? I heard it was Richard Simmons. I would love to meet Richard.
As far as I know, Richard Simmons isn't on the show.
Well, who is Spud interviewing then? A mother has a right to know these things. Is it Warren Beatty? A love affair was pretty lame, but I would kill to meet him. Have my picture taken with that stud.
No, Mrs. Goodman, Warren Beatty is not in the studio. Now, why don't you do what your son asks and wait outside in the parking lot?
Look, I am the mother who almost died giving birth to the star of this show. You think I get a little respect around here?
Your son respects you, but he still hasn't forgotten what you did to Montel Williams when he was on the show. Boy, was he PO'd.
So, I rubbed his head and made a wish. Big deal. You know he's a lot shorter in person.
I would really appreciate it if you would do me a favor and leave the premises, at least until the interview's over.
If I find out that he interviewed Alex Trebek or a big hunk like that I did not get to meet, there will be hell to pay, let me tell you.
This is the Spud Goodman Show. You must be crazy, just crazy.
No, we've got to pick up the pace. Remember, we're appealing to the kids. Kids like their music hard and fast.
I'm playing as fast as I can, Mrs. Goodman. Don't you understand? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is a tough song.
Jerry here feels we should do another song. He hates that In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Besides, his hand is cramping from doing that 20-minute-long drum solo in the tambourine.
Well, if you had brought a real drum set, we wouldn't have this problem, would we? Look, if we want to be the musical guest on Spud's show, we're going to have to work a lot harder than this.
I know, but what if Spud won't let us play on the show?
Well, just let me say, Jerry here has more musical talent in his big toe than all those big rock bands Spud has on the show. They're horrible.
Oh, my baby will see the light when he hears our demo tape. I can see it now. We'll play his funky little TV show. And then Lorne Michaels from Saturday Night Live calls.
Is that still on? I thought that went off in '88.
Jerry here says he would never play on Saturday Night Live. What? Okay, you tell him then. I could never appear in the show that fired Anthony Michael Hall. It was an affront to mankind.
Okay, so maybe we'll do Conan O'Brien.
Oh, Mrs. Goodman, jeez.
I don't think so. I don't even need to run that one by Jerry.
Well, it isn't like there's hundreds of shows looking for musical talent.
Well, I hear the Gong Show is making a comeback, and they're looking for talent.
Whoa, the Gong Show would be awesome. Jerry was devoted to Gene the Dancing Machine and the Unknown Comic.
Well, if we're going to aim that high, we've got a lot of work to do. 1, 2, 3, 4! In the vida, baby. Don't you know that I love ya, honey? Linda, vida, baby. Don't you know that I love ya, honey? You were really close to my Spud. Would you speak to him for me?
I don't know about being close to Spud. He doesn't let anybody get too close.
Tell me about it. I'm his mother. He won't give me his home phone number. It's unlisted.
Since the show got picked up for national syndication, nobody on the crew can speak directly to him. If we've got any questions or comments, we now have to submit it in writing. Can you believe it?
So I guess you can't help me then. I've been taking voice lessons for the last 8 months. You would think the mother who almost died giving birth to the host would get to be a musical guest on the show sometime.
I hear you, Mrs. Goodman. Back in the old days, when we were only on in Seattle, I could play my accordion anytime I wanted. Well, almost any time I wanted. Okay. Mostly when a guest canceled or something.
It is a travesty. My voice teacher says I have a special gift. I should share it with the world.
Well, maybe Spud will get sick or something. You know, right before they start to tape the show. I'd bet we get some airtime then.
You mean I should pray for my baby to get a sudden attack of ptomaine poisoning? Maybe a bad pizza or shrimp salad.
Nah, that'll never work. I forgot. He's got this intern that tastes his food on the set before he takes a bite. You know, Spud is really getting paranoid.
Really? Well, a mother can always hope. So, my baby show gets picked up for national syndication, and surprise, look who's here.
You bet. As a kid's father, I have a responsibility to make sure he makes the right career choices.
Whose career, yours or his?
Oh, cut the crap. Like you aren't working in big time for your own 15 minutes?
I just find it ironic. You turn your back on us, you walk out on your wife and your only son, and now you want to play Ward Cleaver.
Get off of my back, woman. Geez, the kid was 26 years old when we split up. Besides, I always dropped him a card on his birthday.
Listen, I don't want you to do anything to upset him. After 10 years on Seattle TV, this is his big break. And the mother who almost died giving birth to him is going to make sure that very soon his is a household name across this country. A massive mega star.
And he will be if his old man has anything to say about it. I have a ton of great ideas he can use.
Yeah? Let me guess. Do they have anything to do with loose young things in bikinis, with their bazooms and backsides hanging out?
No, not bikinis. We're talking thongs. I'm looking into the future. The third wave, a totally new concept.
Give me a break. Listen up, you sleaze. I want you to stay away from my baby. He knows how to make a hit TV show, and he doesn't have to go the Baywatch route either, okay?
Don't tell me he's going to let you sing on this show. Oh, my God.
Of course he is. I have a world-class voice, you know that. Sing our song, make it
I'm gonna go
simple,
hurl.
make
Where's the
it
producer of this thing?
strong.
Get
Havana, na, na, na. Havana, na, na, na. Havana, na, na, na. Famous high. Havana, na, na, na. Havana, na, na, na. Havana, na, na, na. Famous high. Ooh, ooh, doo, ooh, doo, ahim, ooh, doo, ahim, ooh, doo, ahim. Besamea, ooh, doo, ahim. Besamea, ooh, doo, ahim. Besamea, ooh, doo, ahim. Besamea, ooh, doo, ahim. Ooh, doo, ahim. Besamea. Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila famous high. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Mr. High. Hava, na 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 na, Hava, na 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 na, Hava, na 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 na, Mr. High. Hava, na 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 na, Hava, na 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 na, Hava, na 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 na, Mr. High. Ooh, doo.